Maui police have identified the bicyclist who died after being struck by an SUV as 48-year-old Michael Bautista of Lahaina. The crash happened yesterday morning on Honoapi'ilani Highway near Fleming Road in Lahaina. Police say Bautista was not wearing a helmet. The driver, a 52-year-old woman, remained at the scene and was not hurt. Police say speed was not a factor.